travel a lot, and we've done a lot, and this is something I can do by myself and go. My wife has her list of things that she likes doing, and our time is closing down, and so I'm trying to be more aggressive to getting into the schools, and that's why I called each school and tell them I'm offering my services, and some of them respond right away, and that was the case with Mr. Trent. He called right back and said, yes, come. Well, he remembered from last year is what happens. The age group is so great because 2/3 of them probably are good readers, and they're reading at home, and they have educational books, as you could have heard what they would respond when I'd ask the question. They would know the answers. But the others, unfortunately, there's a lot of homes that do not have as good a reading condition and encouragement that some of them do. I would have to put Kingsport Schools certainly at the top of the list. My 3 children came through in flying colors, but that was half a century ago. 2 of them were merit scholars, and they've moved on in life and have functioned well. They have their own outside activities, as I do, and this is one of them. And yeah, I suppose I like it because of the degree of excitement that they draw. They simply are wanting to know more about something, and they're ready, anxious to answer the questions. I have to confess, I don't have the answer to some of my questions anyway.
Yeah, I noticed they were popping some questions in there that were a little bit beyond what I would know or what I would expect anyone would generally know. You mentioned that 2/3 of them already have, it seems, a really good reading base. For the ones who maybe don't have quite as good of encouragement to read at home, do you think it's important to do presentations like this that kind of pique their curiosity?
Well, they themselves would recognize how many of their fellow students know the answer to some of my questions and know what the words are. I'm to the point I can't remember the things of what I want to say and what I want to do. And this causes me a little trouble in my own presentations. So I have to watch my notes and say, I need to remember to do this or do that. And most of the time I run over the 60 minutes. And this time I came up on the short side. And you just adjusted those kind of things.
Yeah, no, it seems like you kept on moving through it pretty well. How do you generally have to kind of pace yourself through those lessons?
And yet I don't have allotted time for any one of the groups. I just simply know that I just need to do a lot of this and some of that because I only want to work in areas that they have an interest. But that's just about everything. Dealing with the subject. And it's hard to avoid enjoying having them wanting to answer the question. And some of them get over-eager to answer the questions. And sometimes, as one of them was up front, and therefore the hand was overriding the rest of the group. But this is just the age. With my own children, they were this kind of thing. But my children live so far away that we rarely see them, and so this helps fill the gap.
It seems like the more you see the curiosity and excitement for them, this was my perception at least, it seemed to kind of energize you as the presentation went along. Do you think?
Well, it kind of helps me to know where I say a little bit more. And I'm to the point in memory that I am not what I would like to be, and I'm losing a fair amount, and therefore they trigger for me a lot of times with some of the things they say. Yeah, you do well at having thought through what kind of questions keep me going, and that's a talent that's needed. Yeah.
Something I've tried to work on a little bit, I guess. That was about
When's your birthday? When do you turn 92, I understand, soon?
It'll be about 6 weeks away. My birth date is December the 25th.
Christmas.
And most people say, oh, wasn't that sad? Oh, wasn't that bad? And I say, no, it's the other way around. I never worked on my birthday. The company, even the Navy, gave me time off at my birthday. And how many people can say that?
That's fair.
And the other part is that may not have known, well, I grew up in the Depression and pre-Depression. So I grew up when we didn't have much to expect. And so we were not covered with plastic toys as is now. But I do not remember any thoughts along those lines. My 3 siblings, to my knowledge, didn't get all that much as toys for Christmas celebration anyway. This was the late 20s and all of the 30s. Life was not that rich. We didn't have it. So we didn't miss it.